Y'all, I just made some yummy green beans, and I'm gonna show you how I make them. All right, now I'm fixing to whip us up some yummy green beans that will be a one meal deal, honey. I'm gonna fry me up some bacon in this. Honey, this little recipe of green beans is gonna have your meats in it, your vegetables, your carb. I'm putting me about 4 slices of bacon in this, and I'm gonna fry this up and get it a little brown before I add my other ingredients. Now you can just throw the bacon over here and just throw it all in there without cooking it and just boil it, but I don't like to do that. I like for my bacon to have a little brown on it. So once we get this browned up, I'll be right back and show you the next little ingredient. Okay, now we got our bacon browned up, and now I'm gonna put me some Conecuh smoked sausage in here. We're gonna brown it up together. Once I get these little flavors out of this Conecuh sausage, we're gonna add us another little ingredient in this. Okay, I got that browned up. Now I'm gonna put me a whole onion that I chopped up. Now I make mine pretty big because I like big onions in my green beans. So we're gonna saute that a little bit before we put the other ingredients. So we're just gonna saute this all up together with the meat. I like to pull the flavors out in my grease and stuff before I pour my green beans over in this. Okay, let me show you what I got here. I got me 2 jars of homegrown green beans, and that's because of my sweet little friend Jennifer and Tim that they blessed me with these. And honey, they gonna be yummy. I can't wait for supper tonight. So we're just gonna pour these on over in here. Now you don't have to have canned green beans. You can just go to the grocery store and get you some, and they do just as good. All right, now I made me yesterday some homemade chicken broth, and I didn't skim the fat off because I knew I was gonna use it today. So I'm gonna pour this over in here. And I'm gonna get me a little bit more water to add in this, and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're ready for our little last ingredients, but not our seasonings. I haven't put that yet. So I chopped me up about 6 small potatoes. I didn't peel them. I made them about like that, and I'm just gonna put them over here in my water. Well, my water and broth. And I didn't tell you how much water or anything like that because it really all depends on how much you're cooking for your little family. I know you may not cook as much as I am. I've made a big old pot of it. But honey, this will be a meal. It's got your meat and everything in it. All right, now let me I'm gonna put me about a tablespoon of smoked paprika. I'll put me about a tablespoon of garlic powder and a tablespoon of onion powder. Now to that, I'll put me about a tablespoon of better than bouillon in this.
Chicken flavor.
And it is chicken flavor. All right, let's get that all mixed up in there. You can put this all in a little bowl and fry you up some cornbread. You know, we can't leave that cornbread off. Last night I had me a bowl of goulash, and I fried me up some poor man cornbread is what I call it. Now some people call it lace cornbread, but when I was growing up, my mama would always call it poor man cornbread because we didn't have all the ingredients to make a big old pot of, a pan of cornbread. Now you don't have to do your onions like I did, but honey, I love big old onions in my green beans. But then it makes it easy when the kids are gonna eat it, they can see them onions and pick it right on out of there. And another thing some of them do, they'll get these potatoes when they get done and set it on the side of their little green beans and meat and put some butter and salt and pepper on them. And that makes them a little yummy meal. So I didn't tell you how much Conecuh sausage that I put. That's just really up to how much you're gonna cook, honey, for your little family. But I just showed you the main little ingredients that you wanna put in this. And I'm fixing to add me some salt and pepper, but you know, you do wanna taste this before you add any salt to it because you do have that chicken bouillon. Okay, now what you'll need to do with this, because you know my green beans were pretty tender, so it's not going to take it long. The main thing that's going to take longer is your little potatoes, but that ain't going to take long either. You'll need to just test a potato to see if it's tender. You don't want it to get mushy because you're not going to make cream potatoes. You just want to be tender. And then all of it's done because, honey, we cooked the meat, we sauteed the onions, and it's all done. You just want to make sure your little vegetables, you know, stay covered at the beginning so that your potatoes and stuff will get good cooked. Honey, my green beans are all ready now, and I got to taste them before supper. Honey, those are yummy. Got to go make some. And honey, share them with your friends and family and make some beautiful memories. And always remember to smile, because God sure does love you, and baby, He's got this.